Sometimes, the only way to put out the flames is with more fire.
This year's Call of Duty has been revealed, and once again, Sledgehammer Games is taking us back to World War II. But more than that, Call of Duty Vanguard looks to be a throwback to the games that started this immensely successful series, telling different stories from multiple perspectives. We get our first glimpses of all 4 of these stories in the new campaign trailer. So let's break it all down and explore what Call of Duty Vanguard is set to offer. The trailer opens on 4 characters riding aboard a train travelling through a rainy city. These are Vanguard's playable protagonists, and the members of a new fictional special forces team headed to Berlin. Their mission? To bring down the equally fictitious Operation Phoenix, a Nazi plot to find a successor to Adolf Hitler. Each of these 4 characters have been hand-picked Avengers style from theatres of war across the globe. Those theatres include, of course, the Western Front. That's where this guy is from, Sergeant Arthur Kingsley. He's the leader of the group and was formerly a member of the British 9th Parachute Battalion before joining the Special Forces. Here he is hurling himself out of a plane as part of Operation Tonga, the Allied mission carried out the night before D-Day. You can't have a Second World War game without a D-Day mission after all. This isn't the first time the series has depicted Operation Tonga either. It was part of the first Call of Duty game and was where Captain Price was introduced for the very first time. Joining Sergeant Kingsley is Captain Wade Jackson, the team's American representative. Before joining the Special Forces, he was a pilot, flying as part of the Allies' campaign in the Pacific. Here we can see him taking part in the Battle of Midway, where the US Navy clashed with Japanese forces. We can see plenty of dogfighting, as well as the bombing of a Japanese aircraft carrier, suggesting that Vanguard will let us take to the skies in a dauntless dive bomber. It looks like it's far from smooth flying for Jackson though, as we see his plane crash in the Solomon Islands. Sledgehammer is responsible for Call of Duty's famous boots on the ground slogan, so I guess he couldn't stay in the air forever. On land, Jackson's missions take place during the Bougainville campaign, with dense jungle terrain and fleets of Sherman tanks pushing through enemy lines. This promises to be an intense and dramatic sequence. The 3rd member of the team is 2nd Lieutenant Lucas Riggs, an Australian soldier fighting in the deserts of North Africa. This will be the first time the series has visited the conflict since Call of Duty 2, and some of the same elements are present in this trailer, namely lovely sound effects and lots of tanks. Armoured vehicles look to be an important part of these missions, with Commonwealth troops hitching a ride as they roll up to face Germany's Afrika Korps. It's not clear if he'll be able to take command of a tank, but considering variety seems to be Vanguard's flagship idea, we can keep our fingers crossed. We also see Riggs making multiple uses of chunky machine guns, so presumably he's the squad's heavy damage specialist. Finally, we have Lieutenant Polina Petrova, a Soviet sniper recruited from the Eastern Front. She's inspired by the real-life sniper Ludmila Pavlichenko, who had 309 confirmed kills in World War II. As such, she's the team's ultra-efficient marksman. Before joining the Special Forces, Petrova fought in the drawn-out Battle of Stalingrad. We see German forces storming the city and holding civilians at gunpoint as their siege begins. The skies are filled with Luftwaffe bombers, and the flames from the destruction have turned the sky an ominous orange. Later, we see the Germans fighting while covered in snow, indicating that Petrova fought all through the months-long Stalingrad conflict into the harsh Russian winter. And those are the major reveals in Call of Duty Vanguard's globe-hopping trailer. It looks like we'll be in for the most widespread Call of Duty game in some years, and hopefully that means plenty of gameplay variety. For more from Call of Duty Vanguard, be sure to stick with IGN.